Hi, it's Simon. I'm outside in the back garden. I've been at the front already actually doing some videos and working on some projects, one of which is pause, stop, reset. That's pause, stop, reset, he says with the voice. But no, joking aside, I've been looking at how to move things forward. Yesterday was a big day. 22nd of April was our Earth Day, and we had phone calls going on every Wednesday from the early hours to the late afternoon. And it was quite a long day. Today I'm a little bit tired, a little bit processing and thinking through what went on, but also been very grateful people have been following up and following through with me on projects, some recently started and some going back decades now. And the reason I showed you that book is because these principles of pause, stop, reset are, for me, what's helped me navigate the last few weeks, last few months. Some of which have been incredible highs and some have been really quite challenging moments. And I think as we go forward, we're going to see more of that. I don't think we're going to stop having changes. We're not going to have an environment that is just sunshine and rainbows all the time. I think that is naive to imagine that. And we could create that possibility. We could even take action to move us towards that. But the reality of the world we live in is change. There's this nature of cycles, the spring, summer, autumn, winter seasons and cycles. And today and the last few weeks, with this gorgeous weather, with sort of heat wave coming into the UK at the moment, it's hard to imagine those wet and windy and snowy times again, right? Because look at the weather. But clearly, we've had those before, we're going to have them again. And preparing now with that, Jim Rohn's ant philosophy talks about this. The little ant in the summertime must think about the winter, and in the winter think about the summer. So all that time as he's hurrying around, remembering to both pause and enjoy the moment, but also do the work, take the steps for the future as well. And I think a lot of people, including myself in the past, we've missed opportunities. And I think there are definitely more and more coming. But it starts with us learning how to pause and stop and reset, learning how to go, you know what, I was going to take that action, but right now it's time to pause that and then just consider it. It's time to stop it and actually just stop in our tracks in that moment. Like when you're driving a car, something jumps on like a rhinoceros, it's time to put your foot on that brake and stop. You do not want to be crashing into that. And a silly example, those in the UK don't really have rhinoceroses, but what if it happened, right? The unexpected does happen. And then that third aspect of resetting, from that moment of going, you know what? Okay, that's the next thing to do. And choosing in that moment what's best, in that moment, which does change moment by moment by moment. Like a surfer surfing on a wave, it can be very smooth. Or you might have unpredicted things happen. And some of those unpredicted things might be positive things that happen. There might be things that you love and relish that make all the difference. But you still have to learn to reset in that moment without getting torn out of shape, without getting distorted and twisted, that you can flow and surf with it. And if you imagine a dolphin was surfing, they'd surf in a whole different way. They have this ability to spin their body. These dolphins are incredible, otters the same. And nature is very good at this fluidity to our bodies that often we miss. And as I've had some time to come back out in nature, do some more Tai Chi, do some more walking, do some more movement, some breath work, I'm getting the remembering of how it was to be that playful youth where you can move. You aren't so fixed in our who we think we are, the ways of being, our taglines, our systemization of business and life. And so that opens something up that I think is quite powerful. So again, it's a gorgeous day here. I hope you're having a great time wherever you are. And that insight of pause, stop, reset, I hope inspires you a little bit to think about what you could pause today, what you could stop, and what might want to be reset as we move forward. I'm Simon and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.